everybody. This is Auntie Smellgoods with another edition of Let's Talk About It. It's a dilemma in a nonprofit organization. 6ix9ine tried to give a $200,000 donation to feed hungry children during this COVID-19 pandemic. The nonprofit that he offered the money to turned it down. I was on the Blacks and Nonprofit page this morning. And of course, people of color, we can't take no money from a pedophile, blah, blah, blah. Get out of here with that. Anybody that know Auntie Smellgoods and know my history know that I despise pedophiles. But one thing I also understand is that everybody that's on the sex offenders list didn't get on there because they were just nasty. That's why I tell everybody, whether you're a man or a woman, you meet somebody and you're unsure of their age, ask for a legal state identification card. If they can't provide that, then I don't believe that you need to be with them. It's amazing to me how you could take money from Catholic families, Catholic charities. All of that is part of the archdiocese. The archdiocese, nasty little priest, has been raping little boys for centuries, decades. I have taken money from Catholic charities to help myself do better. So, of course, the young man of color, I don't want to call him out, a nonprofit can't take no money from a pedophile. How much money have you taken from Catholic charities? Anything across the board. Catholic charities, part of the archdiocese. Let's get to the exact nature, young man. You just mad because across America think this brother is a rat. Y'all don't know the difference between telling and ratting. A rat is somebody that hides behind a confidential informant number, and he's telling or she is telling just because she's jealous, because you have more than what she have. Let's put it on a street level. Say you got a hustler that's monopolizing the whole city, but you got these little hustlers, they can't eat now. So, hey, let me drop a dime, get him out the way so I could take over the block. That's a rat. On the other hand, I take you from rags to riches, from sleeping on a carpet. I send all of y'all to school so we can build an organization, whether it was criminal or not, but we're building. I'm sending you to school. I'm feeding you. I'm supporting you. And I find out that you're stealing my money. And I found out from some real California promoters who have my best interests at heart, because they had their business at heart, that millions were sent that I didn't receive no more than what, 300,000? But I'm getting 100,000 a show, and it's 15 shows. Also, the California promoter tells me that my mama information was given to them, and if I don't do the show, I was informed to hurt your mother. Let's go back now. I also got robbed. You robbed me. Took my jewelry, beat me. But the line I draw is at my mama. You're not going to come for my mother. I can't beat you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell the damn truth. Because, see, you never had my best interest at heart. So now I got to have my best interest at heart. I got a child out here. Yeah, I was wrong for even getting into that lifestyle. But see, I'm looking at everybody else that thinks they need gang members all up in their videos to make a point. I had to learn the hard way. But I came home with a bag. I came home and I admitted everything I did. It's a difference between a rat. Jim Jones, you about old as me. You have no business running around here, still doing them childish little things. And if you're caught on the wiretap, I wonder why you're not in jail. Or did you hide behind the confidential informant number? Come on, man. If that brother giving Project Auntie's kids $200,000, you damn right I'm going to take that money. And I'm going to feed every child that's hungry. I look at it like this. If the Catholic Archdiocese, if they got the right to redeem themselves, so do he. Come on. So, because your personal beliefs caused you to let a lot of children go hungry that needed that $200,000 to eat off of, especially during this pandemic. All I can say is may God have mercy on your soul. Because that was not for the better good. Especially if I know if Catholic charities cut you a $200,000 check today, you're going to take it, and you're going to take it humbly. Man, we got to do better as a people. We got to do better as a society. Let's start doing stuff for the better good, not for our own personal beliefs. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. I said it. I meant it. And I'm not going to change my opinion. People been calling me rats for years. I had this one dope fiend downtown. I call him a dope fiend because there's a difference between a drug user and a dope fiend. He's a fiend. He'd do anything to get that. And there was a young lady that I knew that was on the bus stop, passed out off of opioids. And I asked the transit man, was this such and such a person? That fiend gonna call me a rat for caring about this individual on the bus stop. Because see, I know how to reach out to her family on Facebook and tell them she's on her way to the hospital. You need to get in touch with her because you may have to bury her. See, I'm 50 now. I don't owe the streets nothing. I don't owe nobody nothing. I did my time on the streets. But let me tell you this. If my mama was living and they tried that punk stuff with my mama, I'd have tore their little turkey tails up and put them in jail. You come messing with me today, I'm going to put you in jail. But if you put your hands on me, I'm going to tear you up first and then you're going to jail. I don't have time for that. And everybody across the country, you could say this and you could say that, but when your behind is on fire, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna demonstrate to you. Oh, I don't have my phone on me, but you gonna pick up your cell phone and you gonna dial 911 and let them know my butt is on fire. Now you could sit up here and say this and you could sit up there and say that, but anybody that will allow somebody to make threats to get at their mama and keep it on a hush-hush because it's a street code, you less than a man or a woman. And really, and it is in my opinion, you don't even deserve to have a mama. And we, as a community of men and women of color, we need to start changing some stuff now. Ain't no street code to children. It ain't no street code to the elderly. It ain't no street code to your mama or your fathers. Because without them, you wouldn't even be here. Man, this is a perfect time to change some things. Call me a rat, call me whatever. You come messing with me, you're going to jail. Don't pass go and collect 200, go straight to jail. I'm 50 now, I don't got time for the street code. Street code got me in a whole lot of trouble back in the day. I don't got time for nobody's street code. Well, this is the end to another episode of Let's Talk About It, another critical production brought to you by Auntie Smell Goods. Peace out. Stay covered up. Social distance. Although we know social distance does not stop the virus from spreading, it just slows it down. But I'd rather have it slow down than thousands and thousands of people sick at the hospital at one time, which means a lot of people are going to die and go untreated. Be blessed from the best. That's the one above. If nobody told you today, let Auntie Smell Goods be the first one to tell you, I love you and you are appreciated.